The Team 2 of the session Partnership Models is dedicated to the public-private partnerships. This theme is very important because public-private partnerships is a very specific kind of partnerships, and we want to distinguish from the others, in particular from strategic partnerships. Many times people use the two concepts as the same. Then we will try to give an overview on this question and what public-private partnerships mean, special in education and in ICT. What is very important to emphasize in a public-private partnership, it is a contract, and it is a long-term contract between a public entity, government entity, and one entity in the private sector. The second point, which is important, is responsibilities and rewards are shared. Then the big difference between when we establish, for example, a strategic partnership with some private entity, software house or hardware house, usually this is more focused on the exchange of experiences, exchange of information, and collaboration in many areas. And this is very important. But the public-private partnership is a contract. It's a long-term contract where in education, for example, they can assume the responsibility of some schools or other kind of deployment, for example, technology deployment, and the rewards, the let's say the responsibilities, and also the results, the benefits, the profits of the activity are shared by both entities. And this is very important. That is a contract with very specific approach, and this requires lawyer analysis, lawyer participation. It's a real contract. Some countries, many countries have laws, specific laws to regulate this kind of contracts. During the workshop, we will look more in particular to the PPPs in education. We recommend the PPP Knowledge Lab, which is a multi-stakeholder organization to deliver information, learning, and resources on ICT, on PPPs. And they have two sections, one in education and another in ICT. We look very attentively. The main purpose of PPPs in education until now is deliver education infrastructure and services. Then it is a good resource to follow if we want to dig down on the PPPs in education, and we will look at it more detailed in the workshop. Another interesting topic for ICT education project is PPPs in ICT. Of course, usually the PPPs are related to the broadband and e-government. Education here is clear a possibility, and also broadband connectivity of the schools, of the campus. Then we use again this PPP Knowledge Lab. And further in the workshop, when we look to more in detail these themes, these documents, we will study the different kind of approaches and the different kind of possibilities given by the PPPs in ICT. Just a final note on this webcast. This webcast is part of an accelerator workshop as a pillar of Sustainable EDU Policy Framework Architecture, a program to support the design and implementation of ICT education projects. Please feel free to visit the website of the program. The link is below in this slide, or contact us by email. it will be a pleasure and an honor to contact to get your feedback and even to establish a partnership to support any ICT education project. Thank you.